During the Easter vacations, we went to collect substracts in 4 different places that naturally presented some of the ideal characteristics for the growth of the electrogenic bacteria. This one in a river called Riuseg, another in our school forest. This one was garden soil, and finally in another part of the same river. Then we were ready to do the assembling. Firstly, we joined the red and black wires and the clamps with an insulating material. Secondly, we cleansed the carbon felt with the red wires and the black ones with the carbon plate, creating the electrodes. Later on, we introduced the anode inside. Name each cell and we filled them with the soils. This was the result. Daily, we watered them and measured the voltage. In some of them, we added sucrose. For others, we invented a cork block. And with the last, we created an anaerobic space with a candle that took the air in a closer container.
Firstly, we made a list of all the material the UPC had led us. Subsequently, we prepared the ringer for the dilutions. Later, we arranged the autoclave, which will decontaminate all the material at 126 Celsius degrees. Then we started the sterilization of the material by covering it with graphene paper. We add distilled water and an indicator tape that will turn from white to black when it has finished. To prepare the medium culture, we put the nutritive agar following the tag indications regarding volume of water per gram of agar in an Erlenmeyer flask. And we homogenize it with a magnetic agitator. And then we sterilize it. For the agar plating, we went burning the mouth of the flask to constantly preserve its sterility, and we put it in a petri dishes that had previously passed through the autoclave. For the dilutions, first we measured the soil per milliliters of ringer, and we proceed to do them. And we plate the dilution this way. Finally, we place them in the stove.
We picked the petri dishes from the stove and observed the results. And we chose to count the dishes that had between 30 and 300 colonies to the stain. And we did it this way. We took a piece of a colony with a sterile inoculation loop and we extended it on a water drop in a glass slide. Then we fixed the sample with heat. Hereafter, we added the chemical reagents, crystal violet, then iodine, and the color it with ethanol. And finally, safranin. We press the sample with filter paper to drain the water excess. To be able to observe the results in the microscope, we had to firstly add immersion oil to the slide, so we could approach the immersion objective. Next, we had to focus the sample using the fine adjustment, and we were ready to see what bacteria contained the substrates. Basoli, Cocci, Vibrios. We were able to see an invisible word to the naked eye.